Hi guys and welcome back to FUT Champions. Yesterday you will have seen a squad builder of me building a team around FUT Champions, but now we are fully qualified for it and we are going to be playing 40 games over a weekend period. Obviously I've started a little bit late. I'm actually recording this intro now. Heading off to bed. I'm going to be nailing it all, 10 games tomorrow, and hopefully making a video for you guys in the evening. So that's the game. I'm going to be showing you my run on FUT Champions. Hopefully I can get something decent. And as you can see, guys, this is how you do it. So, congratulations qualifying for the weekend league to play some regional leaderboard. Yes, I am from the British Isles. Agree. So, if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If you're trying to hit 5,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. And guys, subscribe if you are not subscribed already. This is the team we are going to be going for, apart from it says Bale's injured, and we are going to be playing around on it as well. So I thought I'd do a little bit of an intro. It's probably going to be a bit of a long video as well, and me showing the highlights and obviously showing you a recap after the 10 games to show how we are playing. A few people have said it's pretty good. The gameplay feels pretty sick, and hopefully that's the case when I come to play it as well. So everyone's got the fitness done. We look at it, everyone looks good. 40 games on every single player, team looks good. So if we go and have a look at the leaderboards and stuff, guys, how it does look, you can see the current rank of everyone who's on there. It actually doesn't tell me. So top 100, let's have a look. So we got loads of players. Skill ratings, that's pretty insane. Anyone that I do recognise? Not really, not really. It's loads of skill points everywhere. But yeah, everyone seems to be qualified. It's going to be an interesting rundown for sure. Itani's on 5 and 5 as I'm recording this video, and hopefully everyone else and you lot are having a lot of fun. So you see there, that's the wins there. Manny's got 4 wins, Gravison 1, Boy's qualified. It could be an interesting run for sure, guys, and hopefully I can finish with a decent outcome. And I think I'm going to go for silver. I'm going to go for silver 2 or silver 1 as my finish up if that's the case. So let's get into it, guys, and see what we do in the first 10 games. So guys, started FUT Champions 2 hours after the kickoff, started around like 2-3 AM in a call with Nick, Nep, Marshall, Itani. Skills popped in now and then. If you guys have seen Skills' progress, it's been absolutely insane. So me finished up a draft, went straight into this, and was having a really fun day on FIFA itself. FUT Champions gameplay is something I've really enjoyed, just because it's lag free compared to the seasons, compared to the draft, and we do take a nice lead early on in the match. But my opponent, even though his team wasn't as stacked as mine, and a lot of people have been saying on Twitter that my team, I shouldn't lose it, but unfortunately, guys, no one's team's perfect. You could have a full 199 rated team, and unless the user was very good, which I am not, you would definitely lose some games. But in this game, we do manage to sneak a late victory with Van Basten at the back post, picking up on the rebound, and even though we did obviously boost up the stats a lot, we did walk away with a nice win early on. So 1 out of 1 out of the 40 games. Our next opponent, he's got Bale up front, Willian, Kante, 2 players which I've got in my team. Kyle Walker also in my team as well. Lone, Piqué, Iniesta, Busquets, and Alba, who is also in my team. And yet again, the trouble which I was causing, guys, were coming from corners. 2 goals already out of the 3 have been from corners. That one, a nice header from Neymar. Now, previous to this, guys, as well, I must point out, I played 1 game, won it, you saw that one. The second game, my opponent actually scored, then the game disconnected, but never give a loss or a win, and it was ridiculous. Then the third game, I scored, it disconnected and give me the win, but I've not shown that in the video, guys. So this is actually the third game where we do finish off with a cheeky chip from Hully. I really wish I'd dabbed on him, just for that entertainment purpose, and this game does take us 3 out of 3. So I don't know what was happening with the disconnections. If you guys have been playing FUT Champions, the same will have been happening to you if you have played it. Our next opponent in the 4th game comes up with Icardi, Niang, dangerous players, Nangolan at Cam, Perisic, Salah, and also Bruno Perez, who is a very good player. Actually, was completely nailing out my my counter attacks with Neymar. And honestly, guys, I have been taking advantage of substitutions so much, and it had made a difference in the first 8 games we did play. Now, Mateus scored a winner there, and that was the only goal of the game, but it was a comprehensive win nonetheless. As you can see, guys, very even, but that shot and dominated possession as well. well, but that shot from our man Mateus did pick us up the victory. Our last opponent of the day before I actually did go to bed, we're going to get Mertens Milik, and Milik stepped up in the 76th minute with a nice free kick. And I totally forgot that he was good at free kicks, because I remember last year I actually really loved Milik, and I've not used him yet this FIFA, so you never know, guys. You might see a video of Milik this FIFA, because he is very, very good. He puts the ball in the back of the net with a free kick, and not long afterwards, guys, after we did make the substitutes, Bale with a nice 1-2 between the striker, and does put the ball away into the near post and makes it 1-1 in the 83rd minute. Thankfully, that was a massive, massive goal, but took us to penalties, guys. Penalties, don't even go at me with penalties. I am garbage. Look at that, 6 penalties. No, that was it 6? Not sure, but it was a load of penalties and I was missing them. If you guys do want a nice little tip as well, if you are taking penalty shootouts, double tap the up button on the D-pad and it will put the arrows up for you if you are still struggling like I am. But it's just, honestly, goalkeepers saving shots with the legs is absolutely insane, and we do win the penalty shootout there with a shot straight down the middle from Jordi Alba, and sees us walk away with our final victory of the 5-game session. So our first opponent from earlier on today, guys, about 12 o'clock, Conor Plianka, nice looking, cheap Bundesliga team with Toprak, and obviously well invested in farming as well, Gustavo. It was a team where I thought I would be absolutely dominating, but early on in the game, guys, he scored a corner kick. I'm not going to complain because the majority of my goals are coming from corners. He makes it 1-0, and then Kagawa, a nice place at the right time, does get a little bit of luck with my players falling all over the shop. He makes it 2-0, and this was going to be the first loss of the campaign unless our team stepped up. But unfortunately, Kagawa gets on the score sheet once again underneath the keeper's legs, and he makes it 3-0 just before half-time. Now, I will recommend, guys, if you are stuck for time and don't think that you will be getting the 40 games in, if you are getting completely smashed like I was in this game, I would probably recommend rage quitting because it will save a lot of time. We finished 3-1 in this game, but I obviously wanted to chase it and obviously see what I was doing. But if you guys are strapped for the time and want to get highly ranked as much as you can, then I'd really recommend backing out, as it won't really affect much and will give you more time to play more games. Our next opponent, Muller, Draxler, and also the one to watch, Embolo as well, which has been upgraded to an 81 this week. And I think actually on Monday, when the one to watches do disappear from packs, he will be a striker in form, which is pretty sick as well. Embolo on the score sheet there makes it 1-0 in the 53rd or 63rd minute, or maybe even earlier. I can't really see, it's a bit blurred on my screen. But we do break through with Robin, sells him with a fake shot there, gets a deflection, and bounces straight to Bale's feet, who puts it into the back of the net. And that makes it 1-1 in the 22nd minute. This was a game we probably should have lost, guys, but we did get a late equaliser. But then in extra time, guys, Muller breaks on through and is able to get tackled, but some bad defending by me does allow my opponent in. Ball through to Xhaka near post shot. 2-1, and I honestly thought my opponent had won it at this point, but thankfully DYBALA, my super sub, scores a brilliant finesse into the far corner, making it 2-2, and did take us to penalties. Yes, don't we love a bit of penalties? No, we don't. So many misses again, and it can't just be me, guys, who's missing them, you know. But it's I don't like the new penalty system. I don't even like the new free kick system, actually. We do obviously get an opponent who can't do penalties. He smashes it wide there, and then we were left with a penalty with our man Kante to put it into the bottom corner and take away another penalty victory. So 2 wins on penalties and easy points. So we push on to the next game, guys, up against a nice looking BPL team, a very, very stat BPL team as well. Luiz, Smaldini, Walker, Luke Shaw, Lloris, Matic, Dembele, and Willian, who we've got. Coutinho I love, Sturridge I love, and also a decent player at the left midfield position, which is Martial with his super pace. My defender got caught up in Daniel Sturridge there, lets Matic run on through, and he scores a shot off the post there in the 29th minute, and that was how the game did stand, guys. Even though we completely dominated it, as you see, he walked away with a 1-0 victory with his one shot on target, but no complaints. This is what happens in FIFA. You guys shouldn't take it on the shouldn't take it to heart either. It's just one of them things. Everyone's getting used to the game, and then obviously the more practice you do make, guys, the better you will get going into the next FUT Champions, if in fact you are going to qualify and compete again. But hopefully this hasn't deterred you from playing it with the losses. I know a lot of people are struggling. Nep is, I think Nep, as I was speaking to him, was on like a 6-game loss streak, or maybe 5-game, or maybe I'm just making that up, who knows. I am just getting losses left, right and centre as well. So it's got to the stage where I'm not really bothered where I finish up. I'm still on target for my aim, which was silver 2 or silver 1. And our opponent there does make it 2-0 in the 21st minute. Now, we have made super comebacks before, and Neymar, with a nice bit of trickery there, gets the finesse shot off into the far corner, makes it 2-1 in the 27th minute. We then break on through just for half-time, guys. Nice bit of trickery and a ball in from Neymar, straight to Van Basten's head, who scores a diving header into the far corner. Brilliant little finish, and Van Basten not really doing much. Yeah, none of my players are doing much, really. DYBALA, awesome super sub, guy, scoring a shot there, making it 3-2 in the 88th minute and winning the game for us with an epic comeback, which did happen. And then we actually got a breakthrough as well. He went all-out attack, ball to Lewandowski. Lewandowski sees a run of Bale. And Bale, I was sat here, right? I was like, do I score? Because it does mess with Elo, and I didn't want to get higher rank, but I did put it away just because I wanted an actually comprehensive victory. A 2-goal difference there, and we did walk away as victors. So moving on to the last game of the day, guys, and hopefully taking us higher up, as we only 1 win away from getting to, I think it was 1 up from bronze. We come up against a nice-looking French team with obviously Aurier and Di Maria in it. Ruffier, Varane, Mangala, Clichy, Coman, Diarra, Benzema, and also Griezmann as well. And yeah, again, guys, another corner conceded there with a brilliant header. And keepers just flap. I wonder if he's ever going to do anything about it, but a brilliant goal there. Matuidi makes it 1-0. Matuidi, yet again, playing a vital role in my opponent's attack, gets a nice header there, makes it 2-0 in the 35th minute. A frustrating goal to concede in a call when Net was fuming as well. I was fuming, but the substitutes we did make. Lewandowski here was nice dribbling, sees the ball over to DYBALA, who actually goes for a shot from this range, and another shot, and then somehow it bounces in off his foot, and we make it 2-1 in the 54th minute. I've actually luckily not come up against opponents, guys, with the with part of the bus. Well, I don't know if they are part of the bus, but passing around the back and time wasting and stuff. We make it 2-2 there. We're probably the best goal of the episode, guys, from our man Hullet, and manages to get the shot off in the top corner before the pressure is put on him by Diarra. Now, my opponent went up the other end, guys. A ball off my defender, bounces straight to Benzema, and another brilliant shot into the far corner makes it 3-2 in the 73rd minute. I honestly thought he'd won it. I thought the comeback was on with what happened in the previous game, but this time Bale picks up the ball, sees the ball to Lewandowski. Lewandowski over to DYBALA, and yet again DYBALA orchestrates a very, very nice goal, linking it up to Lewandowski, and that was 3-3 in the 79th minute. But in the 86th, guys, it all goes wrong. Diarra sees the back post ball to Di Maria, finishes it, and unfortunately, guys, my opponent does walk away with a victory. So that's been my first 10 games. Not the best, but not the worst. Let's go and have a little bit of an outro and see how we actually are doing, and if we are annoyed. Where we have played 10 games, we did unfortunately lose the last game. It's been quite a ridiculous start to the day, to be fair. 2 wins, 3 losses. Everyone's been clinical in front of goal, and that's something I have not. No complaints, so we are close to our target, which was silver 2, I think. And let me know how you guys are getting on as well with your first couple of games. Obviously, 7 wins, 3 losses is not the best. Current leaderboard as well, you can see, guys, we're at bronze 1, and I think 1 game away from silver 3. So my aim was actually to get silver 2, which was 11 wins out of the 40. But I reckon if I do get luck of the draw, we could push towards gold. I say that, but I don't think it. I think maybe gold 3, 1, 2, or 3 for gold for me. We are predicted gold 1, but it's not very good. Now, if we look at the top 100, guys, top 100 is filled with a lot of people already who are on 31 wins already, so they probably started quite early on. If we look at our regional, we've got, I don't know, it doesn't really matter, regional, and my friend Skills is top with 20 wins, which is absolutely insane. Rob Perry 13, Manny 12, and a few other people down there. So I really want to get to the stage where I can push on. We're only 25% of the way there, guys. But if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, rate, and subscribe to me. If you're not subscribed, let me know your progress and your record. And I don't know if I'm going to make some changes to this team, because currently, as I've started today, it is not going that well.